If you're a parent who feels like they can't have 5 minutes to themselves, even to make a cup of tea, without being asked 17 questions, breaking up an argument, or pulling apart 2 pieces of Lego that have bite marks on them, you're not alone. And after enough days like this, it feels like you don't have any time at all. And when you're left feeling like that, and there's almost that resignation, it can become a really hard time really quickly. So in this video, my plan, if you will let me, is to give you a clear, quick and easy 5-minute method that you can take with you that gives you a bit of space. It doesn't have to be long. You don't need an hour. In fact, you only need 5 minutes. And to prove you can do it, I'm going to give myself exactly 5 minutes to explain it to you. My time is there and my time starts now. The reset I'm talking about is something that I developed myself when I found that all of the different frameworks and courses and all these other things didn't work for me. They were either not realistic, unaffordable, or I didn't have the time. If it wasn't any of that, it felt like learning a new skill, or I had to manage too much, and half the time I never even got started. But here's where this differs. This differs because it fits into your life already as it is. You don't have to add anything, take anything away, create any friction. It's easy by design because it needed to be easy for me. What I'm talking about is something I call a 1% reset. Now, a 1% reset differs massively from a lot of things that I see because it's micro resets, macro effect, right? Meaning that enough small resets taken over time build up that emotional space, build up that access to calm in a way that makes it manageable inside of your day. Think of it almost like a cup. If you leave a cup that's empty under the tap and leave the tap just dripping, eventually the cup will fill up and you'll have a full cup of water. This works roughly the same way. One of the easiest ways to start this is to integrate something you like doing into something you already do that's part of your day that you can't get away from. If it, like for me personally, it was watching YouTube or some TV or something while doing the dishes. I prop my phone up, watch a bit of TV while I'm doing some dishes. That way, even if I was getting interrupted with questions about dinosaurs or having to wear a tiara for my daughter or both or anything else, I still had something for me in that time. But if you want to fan out past all of that and take actual time that's just for you, I have created a PDF of moments that I found for myself as a stay-at-home, full-time working dad that I managed to fit into my own life. Now, these moments should, in theory, work for you, whether you've got kids that are 2 or 25 that are still living at home with you. I'm not saying every one of them is available to everybody. I'm saying I've come up with as many as I can think of to help as many of you as possible. One of the other things I want to encourage with this is there is no pass-fail grade. There's no version of this where if you don't do it right, you fail. There's no, like, it has to work in 3 weeks or 4 weeks or you've got it wrong. You can do, by and large, obviously within reason, what you want to do in these resets, whether it's listening to music, bit of TV, reading. I spoke to somebody in a hospital the other day and they said one of their favorite things to do is to play guitar. Okay, so get the guitar for 5 minutes once the kids are in bed or maybe they've gone to school or whatever it might be, and just play for 5 minutes. The point I'm making is these resets are small enough that they don't cause friction with your nervous system. Just very quickly, I spent a week in hospital recently and I could not rest in that time. Not because I didn't want to, because I didn't know how to. Because that block of time, that 7 days, was too much time for my nervous system to know what to do with it. That's why these micro resets are so important. Micro action, macro effect. If you want the PDF, it's linked below. If you want any more information on this, let me know in the comments. I'll make a slightly longer video on it. But this is a quick video to give you an idea of what you can expect, how you can achieve it, and the things that can do to help you, right? All we're doing is creating enough space that you don't feel like screaming every 5 minutes all day long. And trust me, I know what that feels like. I sincerely hope this has helped. This was literally filmed in the car on the fly to prove to you that taking a moment as and when you can is a thing you can achieve. If you don't think you've got 5 minutes, I just want to remind you, just spent 5 minutes with me. If you want a better understanding of why staying calm is so hard, it's almost impossible, watch the video here on my left. If you want an understanding of how this can affect us and actually some deeper recognition content around the topic of staying calm and how it can be a real pain in the ass, watch this video here. Either way, whatever you choose to do, I really hope this video has helped. My name is Daniel Mottram, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.